is Kat Wilhoite, and I'm going to talk to you today about two of my favorite young adult science fiction novels. The first one is Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card. It was published in 1985, and that year it won both the Hugo and the Nebula Awards. It also in 1999 was on Modern Library's list of best novels ever published, and it is on the ALA's list of 100 best books for teens for all time. The other book we're going to talk about is in the same series. It's called Ender's Shadow. It's also by Orson Scott Card. It was published about 15 years after Ender's Game, so in 1999. It won the Alex Award, and it also was on ALA's, in 2000 it was on ALA's list of best books for young adults. And together these two books comprise the body of work for which Orson Scott Card won a Margaret Edwards Award for significant and lasting contributions to young adult literature. These books, I read them the first time when I was a young adult. They're dear to me and I love them. But one of the things that's really exceptional about the books, these books, although this book was published 15 years later, they actually tell the same story, just from the point of view of two different characters. And so it's a great chance, if you're having a book study in your library or in your classroom, to talk about how point of view or perspective can change how we see events, can change how we remember events. Because these two stories tell the same story. These two books tell the same story. Another thing that is great about these stories is the discussion about leadership and how we train our leaders. Ender's Game was actually required reading at West Point Military Academy for years because of its strong discussions about leaders and how we train leaders for military situations. And in a comparison of these books, you can see how this same training affected these two different cadets very, very differently. These books also deal with the concept of exceptionalities. Both Ender, and in this story Bean, are exceptionally gifted young men. But their giftedness has left them feeling isolated and alone and just different. And it can lead to some great discussions about how we as a society treat people who are exceptional, either exceptionally gifted or with an exceptionality in how they are physically or anyway. So it can lead to some great discussions. These books are classic sci-fi. We have aliens, spaceship, laser guns, everything you could look for with a very fast-moving, highly active plot. They're great stories. I would recommend them for middle school to high school. At times, the books can be kind of intense, but they lead to some great discussions and would be a great addition to any middle school or high school library. Thank you.